Hello, Libra. Welcome to your tarot reading. This is for our November full moon happening on November 5th. We're going to find out what Spirit's asking you to look at, what you might need to release in order to move forward, what's coming in for you. Let's dive in. I've already cleared space and shuffled. I'm going to pull from my inner child oracle for you. All right, and this is for Libra, sun, moon, or rising. You might want to watch your sun, moon, and rising. One may resonate more than the other. I'll give you a little more insight into what's happening with this full moon, what the energies are, okay? And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you here. Hope you can glean something from this. Let's see what's coming in, please. What is happening with this full moon for Libra? Oh my gosh, what the hey? All right, you know what? This is this way. I'm going to take the ones that are face up. Let's see what they say. Today's the day. Today's the day. It is time to begin the journey. Are you beginning a new journey? Libra. Practice freedom. Release the weight of judgment. Wow, being freed. New journey. Freedom. Go inward. Time to connect with your inner child. Connecting with the inner child. Oh, I like that. Becoming more adventurous, more playful. What did you enjoy as a child? What does that inner child want in life? There is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart. There is hope. Yeah, there is hope. Well, we have the new beginning and we have the freedom. So there's definitely hope for you, Libra. Let's, I'm going to pull you from my Moonology deck, Manifestation. Let's see what we have from this deck for you, please, Libra. Oops. Open up to chance. Time to take a risk. Take a leap of faith, maybe. Open up to chance. Be open to what Spirit is doing. Let's take from my Queen of the Moon for Libra. And we are going to pull some tarot, guys. Get these oracles, and then I will pull some tarot, and then I will clarify with tarot. Wisdom and peace. Peace. Cultivate peace. Spend time connecting with Source in meditation. Inner peace. Cultivating inner peace. And then you have wisdom. Following that, look at that. She's reaching for the moon. Intuitive wisdom, intuitive guidance. I like that. All right, let's pull you. Neon Moon is drawing me in for yours, Libra. I haven't used this one very much. I really like it, though. It's very neat. Oh, and it's jumping. Okay. First, we have the Empress card. Yeah, definitely birthing something new. The Empress here. Sorry about the glare. There's so much light coming in. Birthing a new project, a new idea. Wow, it's time, right? You got it's time to begin a journey and freedom. All right, we have the Empress. We have the Six of Pentacles. Balanced energies here, reciprocal energy, equal give and take. Then we have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Arms. Feeling stuck. Feeling stuck. All right, let's get some more. Seven of Pentacles. Assess the situation. What is working? What is not working? What can you let go of? What can you keep investing in, spending your time on? The Hierophant card. Hierophant. Gain higher wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Again, that cultivating peace, going within, meditation, connecting with Source, with higher self. Don't neglect your spiritual life. The Apprentice of Zent, Pentacles. Nice. Prince of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. All right. There's investing in yourself, in your future, in your security, abundance. And we got the Five of Pentacles. Interesting. This one really is interesting. They don't look too destitute to me. 5 of Pentacles. All right. Don't want to stay in scarcity mindset. Want to let go of any lack mentality. All right. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Strategizing your next move. How to move forward. And then we have Hermit energy, which is all about solitude, contemplation, gaining a higher perspective and understanding. All right. And then what's at the bottom of the deck? Cups. The King of Cups. King of Cups. Nice. Not controlled by your emotions. You have them under control. You're well balanced. I like that. All right. Let's clarify. I'm going to use the Tenacnabra. Here we go. Let's clarify this Empress, this new idea. What are you birthing, Libra? Let's see if we have a couple jumping out here. All right. We have a 9 of Swords, and we have an Emperor. 9 of Swords. Are you worried? In your head, worrying. Maybe wondering if it's going to work, this brilliant idea you have. Emperor. Step into your power, your authority. You have what you need. Funny that would show up on the Empress. Empress and Emperor together. Balanced energy. Get out of your head. Let go of the worry. Balance your energies. Become more stable. All right, let's go. What do we got here? Cups. A 5 of Cups. Sorrow. Loss. On the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Swords moving in a new direction. The 2 6s together. 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. We're headed off in a new direction. Doing your research, gathering your information, what you need, and moving forward out of the stormy waters into the calmer waters. Are you sad over what you're leaving behind? Are you needing to leave something behind in order to move forward? I think so. You have this 8 of Swords, this stuck energy. The World. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. All right, so we have the World. We have the World. We have a King of Pentacles. And then we have a High Priestess. Where was the other king? I know I saw one somewhere. I don't see it now, though. All right, King of Cups. Okay. King of Pentacles. Very abundant, prosperous, nurturing energy. Nurture yourself. Care for yourself. Trust your intuition to release yourself. 8 of Swords here. You had the 9 of Swords over here. So there's something within the mind. A mindset. Scarcity mindset could be. You do have the 5 of Pentacles showing up in the reading. It's something that is keeping you stuck, keeping you from moving forward. Trust your intuition. Rely on your intuition so that you can see what this is and deal with it, so that you can step through the portal and into the opportunity presenting itself to you. This opening. This new beginning, this new creative start, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest. 7 of Pentacles. Be courageous. There is hope. All is not lost. I know a lot of times we don't see how things could possibly work out. So we kind of get get that hopeless mentality or that is never going to happen mentality, but it is. Free yourself from the devil. Assess, where do you need to free yourself? Where are you, excuse me, limiting yourself? What thoughts, ideas, conditioning has you tethered? Has you held back, keeping you from moving forward? This is something self-imposed. It is something within the mind. A way of thinking, a thought pattern. It could even be just a feeling of unworthiness. Let's keep going. The Hierophant. Connect with higher self here. We have the Hierophant card. I see that as a need to connect spiritually. Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Again. All right. Lack mentality will not bring you abundance. It doesn't do anybody any good. Excuse me, I need a drink. My throat is scratchy. All right. Are you feeling out in the cold? Are you feeling left out? Are you feeling like things are not going to work out, that it's impossible, that there's no hope, there's no future, no success in sight for you? But there is. You got the Page of Pentacles here, investing in your health, wealth, your well-being, your future, your security. Are you willing to do that? Let me see. Do you see yourself as worthy of the investment? Whoa. All right, hold on. Oh, all right, so I've got the Hierophant, the Tower, and the 8 of Swords in the reverse. All right, so now the Hierophant's in the reverse. And we have the 5 of Wands in the upright. There is challenge here. But you're freeing yourself. You've got the 8 of Swords now in the reverse. Doing what's necessary to free yourself, to untether yourself. Connecting with that higher self. Don't neglect that. Okay, I think maybe you've been in a state of neglecting the spiritual side. And that is what has been keeping you in this scarcity mindset, this lack mindset. But there's this Tower in the reverse. You've already come through the Tower. What was the Tower? A change. But there's difficulty, challenge. You want to invest in yourself. There's a challenge to overcome these limiting thoughts, ways of thinking, to free yourself. Connect with Source, with your higher self. Spend time in meditation, in nature, connecting, clearing your head, grounding yourself, gaining some clarity. Listen to that intuitive guidance that you get while you're in a meditative state. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, you're feeling left out, but there's a reason, okay? Maybe that's part of this whole Tower. And it's left you out in the cold. Feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Honing your craft. Putting in the time. Paying attention to the details. All is not lost. You've also got the Fool. Taking the leap of faith, investing in yourself, in your future, your security, your well-being. All right. It could even be health. I think for some of you, health is the issue here. There is something that has happened. That was the Tower in reverse here. Maybe you had kind of a health ordeal, challenge, scare, something like that. And now you're feeling like, oh my gosh, work on your well-being. Invest in your health and your well-being. Do what you need to do for you. You have the Seven of Arms, which is strategizing. It's looking at things, it's surveying the situation and determining your next best step forward. All right, what do we got? Oh, we have a Four of Wands and we have a Moon. All right, a Moon and a Four of Wands. Moon, look at the shadow. Get in touch with your inner self, that inner child, that way down deep inside. What does your intuition tell you? What does that inner child want? What was the dream way back when? A dream perhaps that is still there. It just hasn't been acknowledged in a while. It's time to look within. You also have the Four of Wands. This is happy home life, security, stability. When you do the inner work, you survey the next move forward. Four of Wands, that's success, that's happiness, that's stability. The Hermit. Okay, that one flying. Hold on. We have a Queen of Swords. Yes. And there's a butterfly on there for transformation. You are stepping into your own here, doing what's best for you, progressing forward in your best and highest good, to live the life that you dream of, your best life, being the best version of yourself. You're transforming through whatever this tower that you've been through, that you've gone through. There's a transformation taking place. One where you pursue the dream, where you become untethered, where you invest in yourself, your health, your well-being, your security. For some of you, it's investing in a healthier lifestyle, and maybe as well as what you want to do on another level, personally. As what way of life do you want to adopt? What way of living honors you, who you truly are, and what you stand for? The Queen, now, the only thing with the Queen of Swords that I would say is to be careful, not to be cold and indifferent toward the need and the needs, desires of others. Sure, we live for us, honoring ourselves. That doesn't mean that we have to completely cut others off, be inconsiderate, or be cold towards others. There's a middle ground. Let's put it that way, like a middle ground. Understanding, and having compassion, but at the same time, keeping our boundaries in place and going after for what we desire. All right, what do we got here? We have a Nine of Pentacles. Love it. And a Four of Cups. Yeah. So don't see how she doesn't, this Four of Cups, she's not seeing what is being offered. Don't become that way. Be open, be aware. Again, nurture that higher awareness, spiritual connection. And that independence is there. It's and the Queen of Wands, passionate, fiery. She's not cold and indifferent like the Queen of Swords. She's very fiery, compassionate, and passionate and bold. She goes after what she wants. So does the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is a little more icy about it. And we don't want to shut people out or ice people out, freeze people out. We do want to be considerate as we move forward in the desire. All right? Let's, okay, I'm going to pull you from my Wild Woman. So there is something within the mind that is keeping you tethered, a limiting belief, conditioning pattern, holding you back that needs to be addressed. So you're being asked to do that work. Remember kindness. Yeah. Don't be the Queen of Swords and just isolate move forward. Consider others and do it in a kind way, in a compassionate and understanding way. All right. I like that. All right, let's pull you from the witching hour. Witching hour. And Libra, if this resonates at all, hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonates. Relaxed energy. Relax. Spend time in solitude, contemplation, reflection, connecting with higher self, with source, that higher, the intuition, all right, that comes with that connection with higher self, that inner knowing, that guidance. Allow it to show you what you need to release, what this thought pattern is, right? This way of thinking leaves you feeling out in the cold or feeling like you're not good enough. Leaves you stuck. Time to let it go and free yourself. Mycelium, interdependence and support for life. Maybe you've got friends you could lean on to support you in this journey, this period of growth, of transformation. And again, you have a butterfly here, which is about transformation, storm, disruption, chaos, and change. All right, lean into the change. You did have this tower that looks like it's already happened. Are you resisting that change? Or are you leaning into it and allowing it and going with the flow? It's important to go with the flow. All right. Let me pull you some, I'm going to pull you an animal oracle. Almost forgot. You need an animal oracle. Libra, please. We have a wombat spirit. Okay, we got like 3 cards out here. I believe that's enough. We have the wombat, which says be at home. Find your place. Be at home with yourself. With who you are. Be at home in your body, in where you are. Scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. Look at that. Yep, new possibilities. There's so much happening here. The new is coming in. The transformation is happening. Eagle spirit, spirit has your back. You're taken care of. Trust. Get out of your head. Don't worry. Spirit's got you. All right? Things will happen in your favor. Any tower moment that we have is not happening to us. It is happening for us. It is to bring us to a place where we are more in alignment with where we're meant to be. All right? Let's pull you some runes. Ooh, we have waves. We have waves here going with the flow. That intention, moving forward in the intention and allowing things to flow. In the case of the tower that you've been through, the changes, allow it to flow. Lean into it. Don't resist it. You have Urus, which is ox. This is brute strength. All right, you have the strength you need. You have the energy. You have the endurance. This is also your creative force, all right? Birthing something new. What are you birthing? All right, and we have Isa, which is obstacles. Could be delays, could be a pause. It can also be coldness between 2 people. And where you've got the Queen of Swords here, I would watch your relationships and anything that causes that icy coldness between 2 people. You want to make sure that you're not freezing people out and taking a hard, cold stance and coming from a place of rigidity, right? Be open to hearing people out and understanding where they're coming from as you move forward. They may not agree with how you're moving forward. Be willing to hear them out. You don't have to change the way you're moving forward. No. Don't change your boundaries. Don't change your dreams but just to understand and be heard is a big deal in relationship, okay? So keep that in mind. And then we have Gibo, which is gift. You could be getting a gift, or it could be the exchange of energies that's happening, that's going on. You've got the 6 of Pentacles, that reciprocity, that balance and give and take. Very important here. So watch your relationships, watch your situations. Are things balanced? You want to assess things. You want to assess relationships, situations, circumstances. Are things balanced in those situations? Or are you giving more than you are receiving? Are you pouring yourself out and not getting anything in return? Is it depleting you? Pay attention to that, okay? Well, this is what I have for you, Libra. Thank you for joining me. If you like this reading, hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you, if it spoke to you. If you want to be a part of this community where we uplift, where there are messages of love and light, then hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here. And hit the notification bell to be notified of future readings. If you want a personal reading, there is a link in the description box for my website. Thank you so much for being here. Be blessed.